recording. Been a while since I've done this.
Over 10 years ago now, I decided to begin to film myself fishing. With just an iPhone in hand and not a clue what I was doing, a few blogs were published. They weren't very good. A few years later, I purchased my first proper camera, and a whole new hobby started alongside my angling. Then, over 2 years ago, I landed a job at Fox International, a brand I have used and loved since I began carp fishing over 20 years ago. God, I feel old. It's taken me to a variety of locations across the UK and Europe, creating content with top anglers and producing films I'm really proud of.
And that brings us to now. So I've been mega busy behind the camera for the last few years, and I thought it'd be nice to get back in front of it. Missed it a bit, it's nice looking back at it, and it'd be good to sort of show you going ons at Fox, what I get up to, because I go to some cool places, and yeah, it'd be nice to show it off a little bit. Sort of summarise my angling throughout the year. I'm on a syndicate in the Cotswolds, which I'll talk about a bit more in a bit, but for now I am at Brasenose 1 at Linear. So it's a bit of a birthday session, kind of do it every year. I'm down for 2 nights. My actual birthday is on Friday, it's now Wednesday. There's a booking on this bank Friday morning, so we've got to go quite early. I think 9 o'clock I've got to be gone, but yeah, it's looking good. I'll just flip you around. Yeah, it's looking nice out there. It was a pouring rain, so I quickly whipped a couple of zigs out. The middle one's not actually got anything on the end. So I whipped an 8 foot and a 10 foot out there, chucked the bivvy up quick in the rain, and then typically it sort of stopped raining as I got the bivvy up. So I'll probably leave the zigs out for a few hours and then fish on the bottom this evening into the night. So yeah, let's get all that sorted. Oh, right, wow, a lot more sorted now, a lot more organised. I don't know if you're the same, but when you haven't been for a while, just everything takes a lot longer than it should. When you're in that rhythm and you're going more regularly. We're at the end of February now, and it's sort of the first proper session I've had this year. I've done the odd few hours here and there, little day sessions, but just had kit everywhere earlier. But I've got 3 rods out there. Was a bit torn on what tactics to go for, so I've gone for 3 different tactics on all 3 rods. Yeah, solid bag on one, some maggots in the bag, and then D-rig with a pop-up with maggots on, so it's sitting on the bottom. And then the 3rd rod, yeah, it's got a little spinner, a little low pop-up with an orange pop-up, and maggots again, so I'm using maggots on all the rods. And then obviously maggot in the bag, but I haven't put any bait out yet. It's just starting to rain again, it's very grey, so I'm going to wait for that to pass. We're sort of late afternoon now, and then yeah, get some bait out. Not going to go mad with the bait, probably start with 11 spoms, it's my lucky number, and build from there if anything does happen. So I'm going to cover sort of my winter goings on in this blog, and I'll throw it back to end of last year. I had a bit of a mini campaign on my syndicate, so I'm on one of Mark Bryant's lakes, Blue Water in the Cotswolds, wicked lake, like about 10 acres, good amount of carp, like not high stock, not low stock, but it fished really bad last year, just really poor compared to what it normally does. Did a good amount of sessions on there. This is my 3rd year, I think. The first year I only done a couple of nights. But yeah, 2nd year went well. Had sort of one of the 1842, which was a PB. Yeah, had a couple of nice 20s. I think my 1st year I had a really nice mid 35. So yeah, my 2nd year went pretty well. But yeah, like I say, last year it did fish really poorly. I did a lot of time in the spring. I do a lot of overnighters, obviously with work. I don't get much time, but it's only half an hour from my house, so it is ideal for overnighters. And then I had a little one in the summer, so a baby girl in the summer, so I was getting as much time as I could in the spring, because I knew come the summer I wouldn't be getting a lot. Yeah, I had a few fish, nothing big, a lot of stockers. I've been plagued with stockers. It's good to be getting bites, don't get me wrong. So I think the biggest of the spring I had was like a 22, lovely linear scaly one. But yeah, fast forward a bit, the end of the year, sort of a lot of the filming that I had planned was done, so I thought I'll have a little mini campaign, and basically clocked a swim on the one bank that just didn't seem to be getting fished. It was quite close between other ones. Found a clear area just after the weed, and began to sort of pre-bait it a little bit. So I think I'd only baited it once, did one session, you know, going up there even in the dark and stuff. I'd like to add when no one's on the lake, because I think that's in the rules anyway, but I just don't agree with it. If there's people on the lake, like, you don't want to be lobbing bait and they're trying to fish. Anyway, yeah, the first session, I think an overnight, it was a blank, and basically I was going down on Sunday nights, so quite often I was having the lake to myself, which was lovely, and then going to work Monday morning. Well, I work from home when I'm editing. So I think the second session, it was one of the storms, I can't remember the name of the storm, but it was a big old storm, big winds. Yeah, got off to a flyer. I had a little stocky common, I think it was about 12 pound, nice fish. So I just sort of filmed it on the mat, and then early morning I had a lovely scraper 30, which is a new 30 for the lake. Looked really nice in its sort of winter colours, real purpley sort of colour. Yeah, lovely fish, mega chuffed for that, so it was a good result. And then the week after that, again on the Sunday, didn't fish but baited, and then the Sunday after that I was back down again in another storm. We just seem to have all this stormy weather. Again, big winds. This time it was like in my face. It was quiet in the night, sort of batting down the hatches. But yeah, then I had a right result, landing one of my targets actually. It's called silver scale. It's normally a 40 pounder. It went 40, I think a couple of years ago or last year. But yeah, it was down a little bit, 39.6 I think it was. Again, really nice fish. I was just mega happy with that one, and kind of finished off the little mini campaign, if you like, really nicely. I had another stocky as well, which I didn't even film. Quick weigh and get it back. But yeah, it was a wicked end to the year. Like I said, when not a lot was getting caught, and I think this year, like since January, it's only done a couple of bites. So hence why I'm at Linear, not there. But I will do some vlogs on there throughout the year, no doubt. But right, let's wait for this weather to pass. It's not actually raining yet, but it is very dark. Like I say, I'm gonna get some bait out. I will run through what I'm using bait wise. Yeah, fingers crossed something happens in the night. Right, a little bit of bait then. Pretty simple mix. Good old bit of chopped worm, always does well up here, kind of where it's been known for in recent years. Then I crushed up a load of monster red boilie before I came. There's a bit of that in there, a bit of crumb, some bigger bits in there as well. Then good old tin of sweet corn. Again, you're at Linear, you have to put corn in, don't you? And some monster red pellet, and then just a good old dose of sea stim liquid. Just try and weigh all the mix down a little bit, really, give it some weight so it gets down to the bottom quickly. So this, like I said, I've not put a lot out. This is my 9th spawn. It's going to be my last one. So the mix I had made up this time. So let's get him out there. Probably won't hit the clip now because I'm filming. Oh, he's going to. Oh, on the money as well. Nice. So I'll probably redo the rods just before dark. I want a fresh bag out there, and to be honest, the bag did go left where I wanted it to. The wind took it. So yeah, I'll do a refresh on the rods. Hopefully that induces a bite. Well, good morning. Very quiet night. Not even a bleep. So, it was clear skies last night, dropped down pretty cold. And then I think it's going to be pretty sunny again today. So, the plan is, I'm going to get 2 rods in off the bottom, stick zigs on for the day. Pressure's high. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, pressure's high. I think a few fish are going to be up in the layers, definitely. I'll keep the solid bag rod on, because obviously you've got that nice package of attraction there, and then replace these with zigs, at least for the day, see what happens, and then maybe in the evening go back onto the bottom, but that's the plan for today. So, while I'm sat here waiting for something hopefully to happen, I thought I'd talk about sort of life at Fox recently. Well, over the winter. So the end of the year was a lot of editing. As I say, that gave me the opportunity to get down the syndicate a bit. But yeah, into December we actually did a really sort of fulfilling, rewarding shoot where Fox set up the Fox Fish Fund. So we gave away over £5,000 worth of fish, I think, in partnership with AGS Fisheries. And I filmed sort of the day when it happened. So the day before we went to their stock pond at AGS, yeah, got all the fish. They then sort of graded them and travelled all around the country the next day, which was good fun, sort of up north, Midlands sort of way. 3 different club lakes, so you know, open access waters. And then the third lake we went to, that we chose like a 20-pounder, so that they got the 20-pounder. Yeah, it was really nice. Just, you know, all the lakes were buzzing with it. Obviously it's going to help them out massively. So yeah, it was a really good shoot, that. Then obviously we had Christmas and everything. Then the New Year, January, again I was at home a fair bit. Had an office visit, which is always good fun. Get to see new product and stuff in the office. Yeah, I always enjoy going there. And then other films, so one I filmed last year, Small Lakes with Jim Wilson and Lewis Porter. That went live on the Fox channel. Yeah, I was really happy with how the film came out in the end. It was a tricky shoot, torrential rain most of the time. We went to 2 different lakes, both small, both, you know, have their challenges. But yeah, the boys come good. And yeah, it was a nice film in the end, so that's live on the Fox channel. So earlier this month in February, met up with Max Whitehall on Brasenose 2. Went really well, did a little zig feature. Yeah, he caught loads of fish, and yeah, it's gonna be a good little informational, full of fish video, that one. Then after that, went to Carp for a bit of product filming. So we have several product launches throughout the year. I was there with Mozza, John and Dean Watson. They're always good to get together. Did a Facebook Live. Often with product filming, you do get to get the rods out as well, so it's a common misconception with this job. People say, well, some people say to me, oh, it must be great getting paid to go fishing. That is not my job. Yeah, I'm behind the camera, not in front of it. But yeah, with the product stuff, because you're there to just film product, you can quite often get the rods out. Saying that, I didn't on that time because I just went sort of for the day, and then travelled home because it's not far from my house. But yeah, that was good, all went well. Then a week after that, I was back out with Mozza at a really cool, interesting place, something really different. I won't say too much because we're going to return in the summer, hopefully. But again, really cool shoot, bloody cold, but interesting, and just, like I say, somewhere really different. So it's been a busy winter. It's going to be a really busy year. We've got loads planned, so I'll try and sort of give some insights here and there where I can. But yeah, looking forward to the spring, longer days, warmer weather. It's going to be good.
The day soon passed by with nothing to report. I recast the zigs frequently, trying different depths and colours, but no good. So I decided to go back on the bottom for the night. The only difference being a pink induced pop-up instead of the orange. A few more spoms over the top. Hopefully something happens tonight.
Oh, that was a cold one. I didn't expect to wake up and everything be covered in frost, big thick fog. Yeah, not the one. It's spoken about a fair bit, isn't it? But I don't know what it is about fog. It's just people don't seem to catch in it. But it's clearing now. But yeah, that was a cold one. You know, literally, rods, everything's covered in frost. It's a cool night, you know, nice clear night. You can see the stars, but apart from that, not a lot to report. I don't think I've been on them this session. Like I've seen shows to my left, but not bang on me. So yeah, it's a shame that I couldn't get a live carp for you from a sort of comeback vlog. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but at least there's some fish in this from other ones that I've caught. Anyway, enough waffling. It's about 7 o'clock now. I need to get packed up, finish my coffee, and yeah, get off for 9 because there's a booking after me. So well, that is that. No birthday carp. I've done this for a couple of years now, as in not caught anything on my birthday. I think the last time was actually here a couple of years ago. Again, talking about past captures, because I haven't caught anything this time. But yeah, it's a shame I couldn't get anything live in session, but hope you enjoyed it all the same. Like I say, there's a few fish in here because I was talking about my past captures, just to prove I can still catch them. But yeah, it's been good to get back in front of the camera again. But hope you enjoyed it, and I'll definitely try and do it more throughout the year. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell button so you don't miss any future notifications. I'll see you again soon. Oh, don't pack your alarms away wet.